So
So, so what kind of skills actually is supposed? Because I also like to see underwater.
mm,
Because I tried in some beaches in India, but it was very hard for me to stay in the inside water or stay there because it's salt and everything. Because maybe I was not wearing any gear at the time, so it's
mm,
very hard. So, what kind of
mm,
skills actually is needed if I want to dive for and see inside and actually
uh,
enjoy those
well, the
moments?
main thing is just be relaxed. So the
Oh.
more relaxed you are, the easier it is. And I mean, swimming always helps. So if you can swim, this this is essential to do the course. But you can actually just go and try diving. Just very simple. It's like an hour or so lesson about the equipment, show you some
Mhm.
basics, and then you go with an instructor, and we take you under the water, just shallow, not too deep, 10 meters, which is more than enough.
Yeah, even
Um,
10 meters is also
yeah,
quite below,
yeah.
right?
People think, oh, 10 meters isn't deep. It's like, have you seen a 10 meter building? Like, just imagine you're that deep.
Yeah.
uh, but yeah, we can. You head off on the reef, and most of the reef is 5 meters depth anyway, because the shallower it is, the better the coral life and the fish life, because the sun's reaching it.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Uh,
But
yeah,
but
but
you must have done more deeper dives, right? More than 10 meters and
hmm,
even further.
yeah, yeah. Actually, I don't dive deeper than 40. 42 is the deepest I've ever been, and that's only, uh, yeah, it's like once in a while, very not very often. Uh, but I prefer the 10 meter dives, the shallow dives, because you've got,
Where you can actually see things,
yeah.
fishes, corals.
Mm.
Mm.
If I go deep, it's for a reason, to see a shipwreck or to see some sharks or whatever it is
Oh
there.
my
Like,
God.
oh no, the sharks are amazing.
Actually, because if because I don't know much about the sea life, but if I ocean life or if I just think about shark, I will always see, okay, just run now and just go away for them.
Well, like, yeah. The good thing is, you make we're not on their food chain, so uh, they won't interfere with us, and they don't like us because we make noise. So
Oh,
yeah, they don't like the bubbles
I
from scuba gear. Mm.
okay.
But yeah, I mean, the things to be afraid of are the small shellfish this big, or the octopus that's this big, because they're quite poisonous. But yeah, it's kind of like, for me, it's like being able to fly, because you're completely weightless, and you can.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
the closest we'll be
exactly.
to being an astronaut, going to without having to work for NASA or Elon Musk. Well, that's if the world doesn't get together and kill Elon Musk really soon because of his shenanigans with the bitcoins and stuff.
Exactly.
uh,
Amazing, amazing. Actually, because what you do, I think it's most of the people actually don't do it, right? They either do it on some kind of vacation once in a
mm,
year, and they actually just can't feel or experience just in half an hour, right? So, but you are experiencing these stuff very closely, so you know a lot of
yeah,
stuff.
that's the nice thing. I mean, when I worked in Indonesia, I had a friend come over to visit me, and I was complaining about something on the boat to him, and he's like, "Shut up! You are at work now. This is your work." It's like, do you know what I do, Al? Do you know what I do? It's not this. And so I was like, "Oh, actually, yeah, you're right." And yeah, he was just like, "Actually, yeah, you're the wealthiest man I know, Al." I was like, "Oh, thank you. Actually, we are. We're pretty good here." And yeah, so
Where you're basically from? Which country?
well, I was born in Zambia, uh,
Oh,
and but I grew up in England, and then yeah, 2004, on my 5 week trip just to come to Asia, and yeah, that
oh.
that extended. So actually, yeah, I've lived outside UK longer than I've lived in UK. That's the strange part of it now.
Oh, I think you have been into a lot of countries, right? You traveled a lot, I guess.
I yeah, I guess I have. Yeah, quite a few, quite a few places. Asia is the best place. I really enjoyed Asia, although I was supposed to go to India. I think 7 years ago.
Oh.
Uh, yeah, I kind of messed it all up because I booked my flights because we were going to go to Rishikesh. Just
Oh,
to
Rishikesh. Yeah, yeah. It's actually famous for some adventure sports, some
mm,
religious temples, and yoga and all those stuff.
yeah,
You'll see there.
yeah, that's exactly what we were going for. So we had a month, and I wanted to get 2 months there. So we got the time off work, and I like to just do something fast and not think about it. And so we booked the flights, and it's like, well, do you want to check, see if you can get into the country? I was like, come on, we're British, of course we can. And yeah, um, my wife was Finnish, and it's like, okay, yep, click, bought the flights, and yeah, then found out that I needed a visa to get in, and the visa would take like a month to arrange. And I had to go to
uh,
Jakarta and fly everywhere to get this visa. It was like, bloody hell, this is going to be a nightmare. And yeah, so I was like, okay, don't worry, we can figure this out. We fly into Delhi, and I had friends in Kathmandu, so
okay.
I said, okay, well, we can go to Kathmandu, go to Nepal.
Yeah.
I get the visa done there and hang out with him for a week, and then come back and do the whole India thing. And so I messaged to him, and I said, "Are you still alive?" He's like, "Yeah, yeah, yeah, surviving." I was like, and he messaged back, "Yep, I'm surviving." And I was like, "Great, get the beers in. I'll be there next week." I
Oh.
logged off, and my wife is like, "Okay, the flight's only €50." I was like, "Okay, book it now." So I was do it in the morning. I was like, "Come on, just book the flight." She's like, "Did you not learn anything on the last flights we just booked?" I was like, just book the flights. It's like, no. And we had an argument over it. So
Okay.
then we turned on the news and Nepal was flat from the earthquake.
Oh my God.
And so when I asked my friend if he was alive, and he's like, "Yeah, we survived," and it meant he'd actually survived it. And so we're like, "Oh shit, we're not going to Nepal. We're not going to India."
Maybe,
So yeah,
maybe soon you can try again
yeah.
once
Well,
this
that's the thing.
situation is.
We always said it's like, well, it's not like I'm not going to go. We are going to go, but it's just not yet. Because yeah, I really want to go up there, and I've heard nothing but good things. So
Yeah, even in India, I this Rishikesh actually belongs to Uttarakhand, or the Uttarakhand state.
mhm.
I am from there.
Oh
I'm
really?
from Uttarakhand. So,
All
and
right.
Uttarakhand, one part of Uttarakhand actually connected to Nepal.
Mm. Yeah, yeah.
Even I uh, I never actually tried, but some of what people do, they have one river there. If they cross the river, they are into Nepal.
Oh really?
So yeah,
Oh, it's not that
it's
close. Well,
connected.
I knew you could see it, right? But because yeah, because even the guys in Rishikesh, like, yeah, we felt the earthquake. I was like, oh shit, it was a big earthquake then.
Yeah,
Mm.
it was a great calamity there a long time
Yeah,
ago.
yeah. But yeah, well, hopefully, well, we ended up in Sri Lanka in the end. I was like, okay, well, we phoned Singapore Airlines, and it was like, yeah, we've made a mistake, and the earthquake's gone. So can we change our flights? And they said, yeah, yeah. Where would you like to go? So, I didn't expect you to say yes, but okay. Sri Lanka. It's like, okay, $50 extra. I hung up and said to the wife, I was like, okay, Sri Lanka. She's like, what's in Sri Lanka? I was like, I have no idea. I was like, no idea, but we're going.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, it was good because our friend who I spoke, the guy who flew to India all the time, he was the first person I asked. I was like, come on, your company is like a big fix it company. You can get a visa in India really fast. And he's like, no, you can't, Al. It's very difficult. uh,
And how long you been actually in Cambly?
Cambly, this is my third week only. Uh,
Oh,
yeah,
quite new.
usually I'd be teaching face to face in the local area here. Um, So we'd like go around to your house and we'd have a conversation or have an agenda. And but usually like we plan for an hour and then it's like 2 hours or something while we're sat there talking and talking and talking and then have a coffee and then chat more. And so by the time you've done a lesson, it's 2.5 hours and then coming home. Uh,
Even for me also, I joined around 10 days back,
hmm
and now I actually don't know what kind of courses I'm going to do and where should I, but I know I need to work on my pronunciation, some vocabulary,
Well, I
and
thought your pronunciation is pretty good, actually. I was thinking, like, really, why did you practice, or
if
maybe
it
just
is that, thank you so much. I but yes, I still need some improvement, maybe because I saw I still had some issues, so maybe I have taken a course for 6 months, so
Mhm.
I'm going to at
Oh,
least
good.
complete 6 months.
Yeah, I mean, you there's so much material on it as well. So yeah, especially practicing pronunciation and tongue twisters and
Yeah.
idioms and this kind of stuff. I like the idioms, the phrases. This is actually quite a lot of fun. uh, but yeah, I think the platform's quite good actually.
Yeah, it's
It
it's a, it's actually a great platform because even I was not aware of any such kind of platform exists. Maybe I
mm,
was completely outdated or I never searched for this kind of platform. But I was just browsing a YouTube video and just came to know that there's something called Cambly. So
mm,
when I just see, because when some teachers trying to teach you, right, or it's maybe your native from India, so
mm.
you don't get the actual essence of the language. It happens
Yeah, yeah,
when you speak to someone native or somebody who's pretty much exposed to this language, you get to know a lot of stuff.
yeah. Actually, yeah. Some people were saying that over like when they play back their videos like in 6 months, and they're like, oh my goodness, because yeah, that's the great thing. You can replay your videos and have a good record of.
Yeah,
Actually,
yeah.
yeah, I've improved there, but yeah, one guy from Brazil, he put his son on enjoying it, so he's and then his wife joined, and then it was him as well. So I was sat chatting. I was like, so the whole family is like, yeah, we do every week, 30 minutes a day. I was like, really? He's like, the whole family is like, yeah, it's amazing. You want to see the progress? And yeah,
Yeah,
so
it's good. And even for now, right, when everything is locked down, everything is going online, so it's a great platform actually, which actually getting advantage because of
mm,
these situations, because nobody want to go to uh, offline and learning and
no,
surrounded by people.
yeah.
People are
Actually,
afraid now.
yeah, this is the people are a bit more concerned about going to a crowded classroom and stuff here, especially here.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, but I think yeah, for now, actually, I think it's good. I hope it continues because it seems to be quite busy the platform. So I just put it down because I thought at the beginning of the lockdown when we were studying teaching English and stuff, I was kind of pessimistic. I thought, well, the flooded. All the teachers in the world are sat there at home. Of course, they're going to be online teaching English, so nah, there's no point in learning the English courses and how to teach. But I was really wrong. It was like, okay, yeah,
Yeah,
let's give it a go and see how it gets on. And it's been yeah, it's good. I must admit, I'm very impressed with it. And
yeah, exactly. I told you, right, I saw your video job. I just get very much amazed. Okay, it's a great video first of all, and then I saw you talking also. So I think yes, he got a great language skill.
mm,
So why not?
yeah, it's yeah, I think it's beneficial. Like I mean, normally it goes completely different as well. Like we do like corrections and follow a template and stuff, or sometimes it's just yeah, you just get into a conversation like this and
Yeah.
and then before you know it, it's like oh god, we're out of time. Okay, well we didn't do what we planned, but okay,
Yeah, no
yeah,
problem. I think still now we are going running out of time. So maybe
yeah,
in future I'll have more classes with you, and
All
uh,
well,
uh,
I hope to
yeah.
see you again. Enjoy Singapore anyway for the next few
Thank you.
more
Bye bye.
days. See you later. Bye bye.
Yeah.